The exercise being demoed here is the Single Arm Dumbbell Row, also known as the Bent Over Single Arm Dumbbell Row. So to set up, you're going to want to have the bench at about a hip height. That works well for most of my clients and myself. You will notice I step forward with the opposite leg compared to the working side arm. This just allows you to clear that dumbbell and not hit yourself in the leg or on the hip. You'll notice I start with the weight just under my shoulder, and I do reach forward a little bit more to get a nice stretch at the beginning there. But then you'll notice I keep that wrist and elbow stacked. You can't see it very well on this side, but we will switch to my other side here to see that better. But you'll notice I really do drive that elbow back towards the hip. That helps to really focus the back musculature. We don't want to be curling the weight up by any means, using the bicep heavily. We want to maintain tight muscles and utilize the back muscles throughout this entire movement. And so you'll notice we're going to switch sides here. You'll also notice you can hold yourself with the hand or lean on the forearm here. Just make sure that you don't slip off, especially if you sweat during the workout. So here you'll notice I do get that nice stretch at the bottom here. I am pulling that wrist back towards the hip, keeping it aligned underneath the elbow as I'm moving here. So a nice 2-second pause at the top is what we're looking for. And then on the way down, we are going for that 3 to 4 second, really stretching at the bottom for a split second and pulling back up. You'll notice throughout this entire exercise, I do maintain tall posture as best as I can. Towards the bottom, I might round the back a little bit just to get that extra stretch in the lat. But outside of that, we want to maintain, especially at the top when we are driving that elbow and trying to bring that elbow back towards the hip. You'll notice how my chest kind of pops forward through the shirt. That's because I'm maintaining a tall posture and really trying to wrap that shoulder around the spine and bring that elbow around to the opposite back pocket. You will 100% feel this if you go nice, slow, and controlled. And so, of course, we do want to select a weight that we know we can get full range of motion on, bringing that dumbbell all the way to the lower rib cage. And so go ahead and give it a shot. And this week, go ahead and send me any videos on this movement too. Here are the tips written out for you. And as always, reach out to me through the Trainerize app.